Alright, Commander. Let's get you out of there and I'll do a systems check.
Shepard, I understand the reasons, but this is a big risk.
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Okay, SEALs check out. Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems are a go. It's as ready as I can make it.
Let's go.
Take care down there, Commander.
Closing hatch.
Engaging systems. Ready.
Testing comm link.
I read you.
Here goes.
Commencing dive in 3, 2, 1.
Suit holding up, Commander.
Looks good so far.
Good. Getting some commentary here. It's understood.
Copy that. Cortez? Cortez! Not sure if you can read me up there. Looks like I finished the major descent. Can't see much from here. Suit is holding up. Emergency systems have come online. Life support operational. Scanner indicates the probe is below my position. Looking for a way down. Shutting down all non-critical systems to preserve remaining power. Not sure how much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface. Can't worry about that now. Getting some strange readings from the probe. Something is definitely down there. Reading the probe directly below me. Looks like the final drop. Can't see anything just yet. Found the probe. Seems intact. I'm gonna keep moving. What is that? had to find you.
This is not your domain. You have breached the darkness.
You killed a Reaper. I need to know why.
They are the enemy. One that seeks our extermination.
But I thought you were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long before.
Then what are you?
Something more. Your mind belongs to me. Breathe.
Dan. What's happening?
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us. Accept this.
The galaxy's at war with the Reapers. You defeated one. Why aren't you fighting back?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us stop it.
None have possessed the strength in past cycles. Your own species could be destroyed with a single thought. But you are different. I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign, the fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat. And I must understand why. For cycles, our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful and they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, we created an intelligence with a mandate to preserve life at any cost. As the intelligence evolved, it studied the development of civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest. From our essence, the first Reaper was created. You call it Harbinger.
You built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience. Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools. We were above the concerns of lesser species. The intelligence was envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we all pay the price for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination is not complete. Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments? You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle for the safety of this world. Through them, we watch, we study, and remain in the shadows.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning. No reason given when they turned against us. Only slaughter. Only the harvest.
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper. Perfect in its design. responsibility was refined, perfected, and gave rise to indoctrination.
What's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose: preservation of life. That purpose is not being fulfilled. It directed the Reapers to create the mass relays to speed the time between cycles for greatest efficiency. The galaxy itself became an experiment. Evolution its tool.
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for, the harvest will continue.
Do you know anything about the device we're building? It's supposed to be a super weapon.
We have watched its construction before. It has never been completed. Those who have tried still fell victim to the harvest. Its outcome is unknown.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help stop the cycle?
I have searched your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is not enough.
Wait!
The cycle will continue.
No! You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
We will survive. You will remain here as a servant of our needs. The Reapers will harvest the rest.
If you release me, no one has to be harvested.
Nothing will change.
The Reapers know where you are. You can't just watch anymore. You have to fight. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop. Ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this, once and for all. I've earned it. Out there fighting, where you should be.
It is clear why the Reapers perceive you as a threat. Your victories are more than a product of chance. We will fight, but not for you or any lesser race. We were the first, the Apex race. We will survive. And the Reapers who trespass on this world will understand our power. They will become our slaves. Today, they pay their tribute in blood.
Shepard! Goddess! He's freezing! Are you all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
We're lucky we got you back.
What happened down there?
We found it. It's real. And a lot more than we ever imagined.
So was it worth almost dying for?
I don't know. But we proved it can't, and it's gonna help fight.
It sounds like an impressive accomplishment.
Yeah.
Commander, I finished reading your report.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way.
Thank you, sir.
Hack it out.
Yes, Commander?
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
When this war is over, I hope we find every race that sat back while we bled and get some payback.
Yeah, that's a great plan. Follow war with more war.
Commander?
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot! So she installed herself into the new body?
Come on, Commander. Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think... Look at that! I would've baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie.
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms?
This body's performance seemed adequate on our last mission.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
What's this about? Is Joker not?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral... But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self... I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think...
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their... May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids?
If you think it'll help, I'll do it.
Very well.
There is new information on the private messages terminal.
Hello again, Shepard.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived. Decoding them will require as much.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helps sort
It was a pleasure to be of assistance.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
What's been happening with you?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship? Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a... We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a...
Can you still operate as the broker without...
Well, I couldn't let my network of agents... It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last...
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Shepard?
So you can vouch for this new...
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betraying. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I know you don't...
I know it... Instead of questioning your if just once in this war, that's not going to happen.
You mentioned you still had...
My father is there.
How long has it been since you heard?
Long enough to be...
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes. Pretty soon, blind hope is all we'll have left. And I hate being blind.
So what's this Reaper task force?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never...
He used to work for CSEC, didn't he? I seem...
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was... So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I
had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy. Meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermont. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at CSEC. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them. And he saw what we...
I'm glad someone finally...
He did more than agree.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token reason. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
That's all for now, Garrett.
Anytime.
I have studied your human religions, Commander. Your devil and his fall. Leviathan and its kind deserve the same fate. They once unleashed a plague that has haunted all of our history to this day. I say their own hell is the abyss you found them in. One I hope they never escape from. It seems you believed Protheans built the mass relays. The Reapers are cunning in their deception. Your Liara Asari asks many questions. You'd think she'd never seen a Prothean before. Commander. 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 Commander.